Good morning, my friends. How are you today? It's a beautiful day out. The sun is shining. I can hear the birds singing. I can see my neighbor out taking his dog for a walk. What's out your window this morning? Maybe you see some trucks or some construction workers. Yesterday I saw street sweepers going by again. My road is very clean now. I hope whatever you see is very interesting. All right, my friends. Today I have a longer story, so let's get cozy and sing our story songs. Okay, I'm gonna tuck my blanket in. It's a little chilly in my house today. All right, are you ready? Check your engine. Mine feels pretty ready to go. It's nice and slow, but let's take 2 deep breaths just in case. Ready? 1. That felt good. And 2. Nice and calm. Okay, ready? I'm gonna give my arms a little rub. My shoulders a little rub too. Feel a little sore today. Sometimes we just need to do that. All right. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Put your hands in your lap, in your lap. Put your hands in your lap, in your lap. Put your hands in your lap, not under your bottoms. Ouch! Put your hands in your lap, in your lap. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, body still. This is how we listen, this is how we listen to our story, to our story. Friends, have you ever gotten a letter in the mail? Most of the stuff I get is kind of boring mail, but sometimes I get letters from friends and that's so much fun. Today I wanted to read a story about what happens with the mail. And things are a little different today than when this story was written because this is an older story, but it's really fun to listen and see. The 7 Little Postmen. I'm going to have to read the words first and then show you the pictures. There's a lot of words. All right. A boy had a secret. It was a surprise. He wanted to tell his grandmother, so he sent her his secret through the mail. The story of that letter is the reason of this tale, of the 7 little postmen who carried the mail. Because there was a secret in the letter, the boy sealed it with red sealing wax. If anyone broke the seal, the secret would be out. He slipped the letter into the mailbox. And look up here, you can see this little red dot. It's called sealing wax. And it's actually, you kind of heat the wax up and you smush it down, almost like when you smush Play-Doh, and then it dries and it keeps the letter closed very tight. And here he's putting it in a mailbox. The first postman took it from the box and put it in his bag. There he goes. And walked 17 blocks to the big post office, all built of rocks. The letter with the secret was dumped on a table with big and small letters that all needed the label of the big post office. They go. Stamp, stamp, clickety-clack. Here's the people working on the letters here. The machinery ran with a sharp, quick tick. The letter with the secret is stamped at last, and the round black circle tells that it passed through the canceling machine. Whiz, whiz, fast. Can you see his letter right there? It's going through the machine, and they're printing a special stamp. Special mark that says it's been here. Big letters, small letters, thin and tall. The second little postman sorts them all. The letters are sorted from east to west, from north to south. There he is sorting. Now I think they sort things differently, but back in the day, this was how it was done. And this letter had best go west, said the second postman, scratching his chest. Into the pouch, lock it tight. The secret letter must travel all night. So there he is, deciding where it goes and putting it in a bag. The third little postman in the big mail car. Here he is, look at the big truck. You ever see the mail truck go by? Comes to a crossroad where waiting are a green, a yellow, and a purple car. See? A green, a yellow, and a purple car. They all stop there. There's nothing to say. The mail truck has the right of way. The mail must go through. Up and away through the sleet and hail, an airplane carries the fastest mail. The pilot flies through whirling snow as far and as fast as the plane can go. And he drops the mail for the evening train. Now hang the pouch on the big hook crane. So here, they drop the bag from the plane to the ground. I don't know if they do that anymore. I've never seen it happen. And now they're hanging that bag out here, and someone is coming with a hook on a train, and he's gonna grab the mail and pull it onto the train. Crazy. The engine speeds up, the shining rails. The fourth little postman grabs the mail with his hook. The train roars on with a puff and a snort, and the fourth little postman begins to sort. The train carries the letter through the gloom of night in a mail car filled with electric light. Oh, look at all of that. Look, they're working on a train. That's so cool. To the country postman by a country road where the fifth little postman is waiting for the load. The mail clerk heaves the mail pouch with all his might to the fifth little postman, who grabs it tight. Look, he's taking it from the train station and tossing it down to this guy. Then off he goes along the lane and over the hill until he comes to a little town that is very small. So very small, the post office there is hardly one at all. Look, it's so tiny. And there's chickens in the road. The sixth little postman in great big boots sorts the letters for their various routes. Some down the river, some over the hill, but the secret letter goes farther still. The seventh little postman on RFD carries letters and papers and chickens and fruit to the people who live along the route. Look at all the things in his trucks. I see a pig and food and chickens. So many things. Let's find out. He stops to deliver some sugar to Mr. Jones, who keeps a store and always needs something more. For Mrs. O'Finnigan, with all of her ills, he brings a bottle of bright pink pills. She's not feeling well, so he brings her medicine. There were parts for a tractor and a wig for an actor. So this guy is going to play a different part. And he's changing his hair color by putting on a wig. So silly. There were dozens of chickens for Mrs. Pickens. Up here, look at them all. And a dress for a party for Mrs. McCarty. At the last house along the way sat the grandmother of the boy who had sent the letter with the secret in it. She had been wishing all day he would come for a visit, for she lived all alone in a tiny house and sometimes felt quite lonely. The postman blew his whistle and gave her the letter with the red sealing wax on it. The secret letter. Should we find out what it is? Sakes alive, what is it about? Sakes alive, the secret is out. She opened the letter. What does it say? Here's some writing. Dearest Granny, I am writing to say, I'm coming to visit on Saturday. My cat has 7 kittens, and I am bringing one to you for your very own kitten. The postman is my friend, your grandson, Thomas. I bet the grandma is very excited now. she'll have a visit and a kitten of her very own, so she won't feel so lonely. All right, my friends, that was a very interesting and long story. So let's just say goodbye for now. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.